Alrighty, guys, welcome in to Slaughterhouse Sports. We are here today, and the date of the show is September 16th. Let's cut right to it today, kind of just in a hot and heavy mood, so we are going to get this show cracking. Brian Daboll, New York Giants, the fix is very, very simple. The fix for the New York Giants is drafting Cam Ward at quarterback, Carson Beck, trying to think of the other guys like Quinn Ewers. Cam Ward is an alpha personality. That's why he's going to be the best one there. I mean, you watch the footage that he has with Shedeur Sanders, and I mean, his confidence is just incredible. His journey from not getting any D1 offers, like that chip on the shoulder isn't leaving anytime soon. You surround Cam Ward, and then you fire Brian Daboll, you hire Kellen Moore. Because Kellen Moore runs that air raid stuff where they flood zones, and that's what Cam Ward did. He was with Eric Morris at Incarnate Word, and then he went up to Washington State with Eric Morris. And Cam Ward is an air raid quarterback, and Shannon Dawson runs air raid concepts, and Kellen Moore is very familiar with the air raid. Davis Webb, you hire him as an offensive coordinator because Sean Payton might end up getting fired, but you elevate Davis Webb. At 31 or 32 years old, Davis Webb is going to be the next great coach in the NFL. So you take Kellen Moore away from the Eagles, you get Cam Ward as your quarterback. The Giants are ready next year to compete. I mean, you have Brian Burns, you have Thibodeau. This offensive line's looking really good. The foundation of the team is very, very good. You're creating a car, and the engine is in place, and now you're decorating the windows, and your car is ready to roll. You just now need to make a key, get the ignition, and get a driver for the car, and bam, the car's going to be flying down the freeway. And that's what the Giants are all about. You look at other programs that are out there. Look at just college football. Nebraska's been a down program for a while. You get the quarterback right, like Dylan Raiola, bam, your team's very good. Houston Texans, laughing stock of the NFL. Cal McNair's a crappy owner. You hire DeMeco Ryans, great defensive coach, unbelievable leader. You get C.J. Stroud. You nail the offensive coordinator hire. Cal McNair now looks like a genius. How about Michael Bidwell? You stick with Kyler Murray, it ends up being actually the right move. I might be dead wrong on Kyler Murray. Hire Gannon, and bam, it works. So the Giants, I mean, you're going to have to fast forward this thing through the season. And that's what sucks. But football is when you don't have a quarterback and you don't have a head coach in Brian Daboll that can motivate anybody, and he won't even put in Drew Lock, who's the best quarterback on that roster. The games just suck. And the defense right now, the defensive guys don't give a crap. They know that the offense sucks. I don't care that they held the Redskins in the red zone. They gave up 1 million first downs. Their third down rate was horrible. The defense sucks. I mean, they let Brian Robinson run for like a career high in yardages. They had Jaden Daniels squared up so many times to get him for sacks. They're not executing. They're not making the splash plays on defense. It's very, very frustrating. They're going to go to Cleveland. They're going to see a physical team out there, and they are going to get run by Cleveland. And that defense is going to be so violent, and that defense in Cleveland is going to do nasty things to the Giants. I think we might see Drew Lock maybe by next Thursday against the Dallas Cowboys. So, Brian Daboll is time's worn thin. He's hot-headed. He's temperamental. Last year, the team, I'll give him credit. Last year, down the stretch with Tyrod, they finished well. But, Joe Shane, he drafted Neighbors. Tyler Nubin looks good. Michael Schmitz. I like Runyon. I like what they've done in free agency. Like, they've actually built, it looks like the offensive line's there. It looks like the receivers like Wan'Dale Robinson. You have Malik Neighbors, maybe Theo Johnson. you got some guys on this football team. And when Cam Ward is going to be thrown to Malik Neighbors, this team is going to take off very, very quickly. It should be a playoff team next year, and then eventually a Super Bowl team. And you put in Kellen Moore there, he could be like Sean McVay, and within 3 years, I think the Giants can win a Super Bowl. But you need to have Kellen Moore and Cam Ward. That's the combination you need for the New York Giants, those two guys. Cam Ward is mobile. Cam Ward can make all the throws. His personality's perfect for a quarterback or for any leadership position. He's a one-of-one type of guy. Kellen Moore's the exact same way. You know, he's just gotten better and better with age. Started out very young with the Cowboys, learned the pro-style offense of Mike McCarthy, went out to the Chargers. It didn't really work with the Chargers, but this is a guy who knows how to call plays. He's just like Clint Kubiak. He's around 36 or 37. You don't hire Bill Belichick, who's old like Sean Payton. You don't hire old coaches anymore. You hire a young guy that is going to be able to rise and have 15 years of, knock on wood, really solid quarterback play with Cam Ward. So you get Cam, you get Kellen Moore. For the next decade, you know, Giants football can be like really competitive and maybe win like 2 Super Bowls in the next like 12 years, you know, and maybe make some playoff runs and have a fun team again, you know, and the Giants can win a Super Bowl. They're not losers. John Mara isn't a total loser. Again, Michael Bidwell was a losing owner for a while, but then you hire the right coach, you get in the quarterback, you get a GM. I mean, it only takes a couple of people. Everything else is, unfortunately, window dressing. That is football, unfortunately. So you get a quarterback, you get an ownership group, you pay the quarterback. The first 5 years, quarterback has a great chance to win. And then you're good. You're good to go from there. So it's pretty damn simple for the New York Giants. This is just a holding pattern. That's that.